Kind of getting started now. The first session we sort of jumped into the sectional, and now we're pulling back and looking at things from a higher level. And I probably should have said this at the first meeting, but I didn't have a chance to say so until now. But I just want to make a few comments, if I could, Mr. Chairman. I want to welcome the Commissioner to the meeting and to the committee. And I guess I want to say you're probably going to spend a lot of time with us, so you should get comfortable. I went back and looked when we wrote ACES in 2007. The bill spent 40 hours in the Judiciary Committee, 40 hours of testimony on the record hearings. I think it spent a similar time in the Resources Committee before that, and probably more time in the Finance Committee after that. So it's a long journey you're embarking on, and I wish you well. It's difficult to change oil taxes. And I see Representative Guerra here in the back of the room, and I guess I have to say that, in my mind, he's the person who started this on this quest in 2004 when he came to me in December of 2004 and said, you know, we should take a look at our oil taxes because they're messed up. Park is paying 0% production tax, and that's wrong. And I remember approaching that with great trepidation. I've worked 12 years in the oil industry, and after he and some other members in the House filed their bill, it was a couple days later before I filed the bill in the Senate, and Senator Elton and Senator Hoffman joined in me with that bill. And we were unsuccessful. We did not pass our oil tax bill, and you may not pass this bill. But if it's something you believe in, you keep working on, someday you may get there. But I want to say it's tough to change oil taxes. It should be tough. You talked about this being about the future. You know, when you start tinkering with Alaska Statutes 43, Section 55, that's the financial future of the state. That's where we write it. And so we have to be very, very careful. And if it feels like our questions are pestering and repetitive and long-winded sometimes, you'll have to excuse me, it's because we all know how serious it is. So I want to get that off my chest. I feel better now. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Through the